This man was not an ordinary human. He was a powerful Djinn. Before the creation of mankind, when God created angels, he made the Djinn the very next day, on a Friday. But the Djinn rebelled against God. After a war that lasted 300 years, the Djinn were defeated and cast into hell. However, this one Djinn managed to hide himself inside a lamp. Years turned into centuries, and the lamp lay buried deep beneath the sands of the desert. 963 years later, a woman was listening to stories from a madam for her grandson because her grandson enjoyed cutting people with a knife. When they got home, the grandmother tried to teach him a lesson. She told him to cut a frog instead. As soon as the boy began to cut it, the grandmother gently cut his hand. The boy screamed in pain, and the grandmother said, "See, when you hurt someone, the pain isn't only theirs, you feel it too." That was her lesson. 20 years later, that same girl went to meet her mother for the first time, but her mother didn't want to talk to her. Angry and heartbroken, the girl left and wandered alone through the deserts of Dubai, lost in thought. Suddenly, she tripped over something. When she looked closely, it was an old lamp. Thinking it was worthless, she threw it away, but the lamp rolled back to her. She kicked it again and tripped once more. Frustrated, she rubbed it hard. The moment her hair brushed against the lamp, it began to glow, and the same Djinn appeared. The Djinn introduced himself, Iblis. But because she had shaken the lamp too much, the Djinn started vomiting. The girl left him there and went home, but soon the Djinn entered her room, where her very long hair hung, hair she hadn't cut for 983 years. The Djinn began telling her his entire life story, but the girl pretended to be asleep. In truth, while he was praying to God for his freedom, she had accidentally freed him by jolting the lamp. After that, the Djinn started following her everywhere, when she was eating, shopping for gold, or just walking down the street. He kept saying, "Ask for 3 wishes," but the girl refused. People around her started whispering, thinking she was talking to herself. They got scared and ran away, calling her crazy. Fed up, the girl sold the lamp for just 1 dirham, but the lamp returned to her again. The Djinn said, "You are my mistress. I cannot leave you." The girl couldn't believe it. Then the Djinn carried her high into the Dubai sky and landed on the roof of a tall building. The girl pretended to believe in him and suddenly pushed him off the edge, but the Djinn was unharmed. In rage, he grabbed her throat with one hand. Friends, what do you think? Should the girl have asked the Djinn for 3 wishes? Don't forget to comment for the next part.